everyone, do some Skull Busters, and today I've got a different car for you on Tokyo. So normally my go-to on this is the Aston Martin DP100, the VGT car, but I saw this tune on GT Planet, one of the users posted it on there. I thought, hey, I'll give it a go, and it comes really close to beating the DP100. I haven't quite got it past the time of the DP100, but it's very, very close. It's within 10 seconds. But the difference between the DP100 and this car is that you can push this car to the edge. It is a bit touch and go on the first two laps, but once you get past that you're doing 209s, 208s and eventually getting down to 206s, as I'll show you later on in the video. But it is a good car to drive. If you drive it right, you'll have the lead by the end of the first lap, maybe by the first corner of the second lap. But let me show you what this car can do. So we're smashing it down the straight A, as you can see, coming on to our 11th lap. We've not pitted, so front tyres are a bit worn, but we're still going to put in our best lap of the session. This car could probably get down to a 205, maybe a 204 in the right hands. But as we come up to the first corner, we're going to brake just before the 150 mark, slam the brakes on, and then as you start to come around the corner, just keep hold of the brakes for an extra second, let the car roll round, and then floor it as soon as you see the arrows. Brake at the arrows again, let it roll round, then accelerating once you've straightened it up. Can change up a gear if you get too much understeer, that'll help. This corner, you're going to want to feather the throttle round, so I maintain between half and full throttle, just so maintaining the grip. Same again with this one, taking it flat out or half throttle. Brake between the 1500 mark, again, let the car roll round, floor it as soon as you can get through the corner. Bringing it down to the next corner, you've got a brake underneath the bridge, just for stability reasons. Then we're taking it up the ramp, just letting it roll round, half throttle, just maintaining that grip again, and then we're on to the ramp. Brake at the 100 mark, bring it right down to 80 mph an hour, floor it as soon as you get out the corner, same again here, just hover on the throttle, and then floor it as soon as you can straighten out. And that's all this car's all about, staying on that throttle as much as you can. Coming down to the hairpin, you're going to brake at the 150 mark, brake, half brake as you're turning into the hairpin, let go, and then just let the car roll round, and then getting on the throttle as soon as you can. Ideally straightening up to the out corner of the chicane. Floor it all the way down to the straight, and that'll give you a 206. Now, some things to note with this car: you will need to run it in fuel map 2. Also, at the beginning of the race when it's wet, I found it, if you short shift, so when the revs appear on the revometer at the bottom in the red, just shift up in manual, and it'll squeeze out an extra lap for you rather than dropping down to fuel map 3. There's not too much detriment in it. The car has a medium RPM turbo on it anyway to counteract that short shifting. Right, let's get into the tune. So, what we want is sports hard tyres, and on the ride height, 80 front and rear, anti-roll bar, 7 at the front, 8 at the rear, compression, 40-40, expansion, 50-50, frequency, you want 2.65 and 2.75, negative camber, 2.2 on both, toe angle, only 0.05 at the rear, front straight, the diff, all set to 5, and then the torque, you want 35-65. Front downforce, 107, rear downforce, 150, ECUs, max 100, ballast set to 148, position, it's 26, you can have it 27, you can't go any further back than that though, so 26 is the maximum, and you want the power restrictor set to 76. Gear ratios, just set it to 340, you can mess with the gears if you want, but I chose not to. And you want a medium RPM turbo. High RPM turbo, push up to a couple of pp, but the medium one's better for fuel economy. Brake balance, you want 0, and that's it. That's all the tune. So there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoy this tune. Finally found the post where I got it from. It was from Spec Ops on GT Planet, so shout out goes to him. He managed this in a 25:30 on Fuel Map 1. Not quite sure how, but props to him. He was managing 205 laps, so he's probably a lot more consistent than me, especially in the first 2 laps. So yeah, give it a go, have some fun. Right, we'll see you all next time. Adios.